I'm Justin Ridge, supervising director and executive producer of Star Wars Resistance.
Can you imagine what it's like to be an ace pilot?
A dream come true.
I'm very excited.
You never know what you're going to get.
That flying action is so much fun in the show.
It ends on such this epic note.
Star Wars Resistance Season 1 has been such an incredible experience. Making the show has been a blast, but seeing the reaction from fans online and in person, from cosplayers, to the droid builders, has been even more amazing. I'm really proud of the diverse characters in our story and the different viewpoints we get to explore in the show. Our cast and crew include veterans and newcomers to Lucasfilm Animation, and they really have bonded as a close family unit. We all share the excitement with the fans of this world we've created in Resistance.
What's not fun about spying and flying in action?
My favorite moment is finally realize Hype's a good guy.
Cause Hype fades out, heard the call. It's okay, don't need to thank me.
When the Colossus raises out of the ocean is amazing.
That was the best day ever.
Ridiculously fun.
I was on SNL for 9 years. I would get nervous before going into voiceover sessions for Orca because it meant so much. I take Star Wars seriously.
You've got something special. I see it.
Star Wars Resistance is significant because it takes place before The Force Awakens. It then catches up with the fateful events of that story and the First Order's rise to power.
To be so closely connected to The Force Awakens is surreal.
So who was it that destroyed your people?
Kylo Ren. He actually could get to us on our planet. Yeah, it is a little bit intense, but really exciting to know that there are all these different parts going on.
Super very cool and awesome and great.
But what are the events that led to the formation of the Resistance? There's a lot of untold history in the 30 years between Return of the Jedi and Resistance, but what we do know has a big impact on our show. Here's a quick recap. During the Battle of Endor, General Leia, or at this point, Princess Leia, and her future husband, Han Solo, led a strike team with the help of some local inhabitants that allowed the Rebel fleet to destroy the Empire's superweapon, the Death Star, a move that would help bring down the evil Galactic Empire for good. Two rebels who were also caught up in the Battle of Endor were a soldier named Kes Dameron and a hotshot pilot named Shara Bey, the parents of Poe Dameron. Han and Leia eventually had a son, Ben Solo, but that didn't turn out so well. You could watch The Force Awakens to find out why. Endor, however, wasn't the Empire's last stand. That happened a year later with the Battle of Jakku. The rebels took out the Imperial fleet, and as a result, Star Destroyers crashed into the desert planet's surface, which would keep scavengers busy for decades to come. During Resistance, Kaz learns that one of the many pilots who helped bring down the Empire was his boss, Jarek Yeager.
I didn't know Yeager was at the Battle of Jakku.
Kaz also finds a picture of him and his family on the planet Batuu, which will be familiar to anyone who's visited Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at the Disney parks. Decades after the Battle of Jakku, Leia's attempting to maintain peace in the galaxy. Leia hears rumors of a growing threat amassing against the New Republic in secret. She forms the Resistance to help defend peace in the galaxy and fight if needed. General Leia still keeps some of her old allies around, and if you listen carefully, you'll hear the voice of C-3PO over the intercom on her blockade runner.
Commander Dameron, General Organa requests your presence immediately.
General Leia Organa?
The one and only.
By the way, the blockade runner was one of the ships that fought in the Battle of Scarif in Rogue One. Later, Poe has followed in his mom's footsteps and is a pilot in the New Republic Defense Fleet, just like Kaz in Episode 1 of Resistance. Poe's squadron is attacked by TIE fighters belonging to the First Order, a sinister military organization rising from the ashes of the Empire. Leia recognizes that Poe is loyal to her cause and recruits him to help expose the First Order as a danger to the galaxy. She also gives him command of Black Squadron, whose members include Snap Wexley, Jess Pava, and Ello Asti.
Excellent intel, Kazuda.
Thank you, Ello. I mean, sir. Thank you, sir.
When we catch up with the inhabitants of the Colossus, the Empire is gone, but casts a long shadow. Captain Doza and Griff are former Imperials. Even pieces of old Imperial tech are being used by pirates in their various outfits and ships. When Poe recruits Kaz as a spy, he's plenty busy with Resistance missions of his own, one of which is to help Leia find her brother, Luke Skywalker, who they believe holds the key to victory against the First Order.
I've just gotten orders from General Organa. We're leaving tomorrow for Jakku. I need BB-8 on this one.
All this leads to Kaz's secret mission on the Colossus to find out what the First Order is really up to.
Our plans will remain safely out of the reach of the Resistance. You've done well, Commander Pyre.
The First Order is a shadowy organization at this point, but during the course of the season, they become a bigger and more threatening presence that leads to an all-out occupation. Kaz and Poe slowly uncover that the First Order is stockpiling materials to make weapons, and the conspiracy unfolds when the First Order unleashes the deadliest weapon the galaxy has ever seen, Starkiller Base. That's the point our story truly crosses over into The Force Awakens. Following General Hux' speech, Kaz watches the destruction of his home world at the same time Han Solo and Finn see it on Takodana.
No! No!
When Kaz sees Hosnian Prime, his home planet, get destroyed, he's absolutely in shock.
She really empathizes and really realizes, I have to take care of my friend in this moment.
Kaz can stay strong to carry out his missions because he's aware that there's so much riding on him and his team and everyone around him to help the entire universe.
At the end of our season, our heroes have narrowly escaped the clutches of the First Order. And we know that Starkiller gets taken out. But, much like General Leia and Poe in The Last Jedi, our heroes have lost their home world and are now on the run.
Niku, get us out of here!
The dynamic has switched, and the First Order now has the upper hand, which will lead to some big challenges up ahead.
Kind of exciting, really.
Yes, let's get out there.
Cruising through the galaxy, trying to evade and avoid, Commander Pyre and his Star Destroyer, things get crazy.
It becomes, in my opinion, a different kind of show.
What's going to happen to Tam? The First Order gave her plenty of reasons she should veer off into that direction.
There's all these factions and people coming at us.
They're going to get cannonballed into this other world, and I'm really excited to see what adventure awaits.
Where do we end? Where does it lead us to? What's the next step? Who else do we get to meet?
What I'm the most excited about for season 2 is that it opens up the scope of the show. Before, we were on the planet Castellon, where the Colossus was docked. It was basically the gas station in the outer reaches. But now, with our heroes on the run, they're a moving base, and they basically have to try and find safety. We're not confined to one planet. We're now adventuring and journeying into unknown parts of the galaxy. And with that comes a lot of new things that we've never seen before, possibly new characters, new locations, and it just makes for a really exciting adventure.
Scanning area for life signs.
I am not getting a response from the Resistance base. Just static.
Whatever happened, it looks like they put up a fight. And not that long ago either.
This is Kazuda Xiono of the Colossus. Is anyone there? Come in. Commander Dameron, please respond. Commander Dameron? General Organa? Are you there? Anyone, please respond.
I think we're too late, Kaz.
No. No, it's gone. The Resistance base. It's been wiped out.